Good afternoon, Rider fans. I'm Kachiri with some news. Unfortunately, just due to life, Kat and Chris of the podcast group have to take some time off. And so I decided to put Ghost on pause for now. And so we're just going to talk about another season that we were going to do after Ghost. Because isn't there like a Madoka 10-year anniversary movie or something coming soon, or 15-year?
It's the culmination of all of Madoka coming out in February.
Holy shit.
And who was the head writer of Madoka?
Gen Urobuchi, who also worked on Fate Zero and also did the Japanese translation of the Ghost in a Shell person's, what am I blanking at? Oshi? His first English debut.
He also did a season of Kamen Rider Gaim, which you clicked on the video link. You know what we're talking about this time around. So a lot of stuff going into this. Sean, you've only seen a few seasons of Riders, but back in 2007 when Rider was good, Kamen Rider Deno sort of laid the groundwork of what a Rider season should be. Primary Rider, 18 episodes in, introduced the secondary Rider, and the two of them are basically the only Riders with some tiny exceptions until the very end. They usually had a evil Rider during the movies, but from Dino to Wizard, you basically only had two Riders per season. And so it was a surprise when Gaim announced they were going to go back to their multi-rider roots with Gaim. So they announced 4 riders off the bat. And there was a whole bunch of hype around this. Because it was Gen Urobuchi who was going to write this show. So there's so many interviews where he's like, yeah, it's so weird having to write your story based off of toys. It's so weird now being in charge of this 50-episode thing. This is like 4 seasons of a show I usually write that I have to do in 1 year. And when asked if he was going to be as brutal as he is in Fate and Madoka Magica, he said, what do you think I'm going to do? Kill teenagers?
Though the actual show that he was coming off of would be Psychopaths.
Well, he's also following up on Wizard, which that's a story for a whole other time. Wizard was bad, and the fact that Gaim got delayed a month, and so because they got delayed a month, they gave Wizard 4 more episodes. Ooh.
Was there a reason for that?
It's somewhere. I didn't find it. I do know a lot of pre-marketing stuff was like, you're not going to believe how Gaim transforms. Like,
yeah,
they made a big fucking deal about the Falling Orange. Like, massive deal.
Which,
go ahead.
Okay, it's an orange. It falls.
Yeah, but again, they were making a deal of it. In fact, when Gaim shows up, like part of the Wizard final epilogue stuff they were doing was they decided to do basically a Tyson of all the Heisei riders as a Wizard special. It was a Decade showed up, teamed up with Wizard kind of thing.
That was the best part of Wizard.
Well, no. You're forgetting the serial killer episode.
Oh, my bad.
You're forgetting the serial killer. You're forgetting one of the top, 22 parters ever in Rider.
Why is it that everything you say about Wizard makes me hate it more?
Oh, it's bad.
It's bad.
So Wizard was what killed the 2 parters. So from Kamen Rider V3 all the way throughout, the 70s riders, the riders in the 80s, Black RX, even going through early 2000s rider like Kuga, Agito, we covered Hibiki recently. All of them had 2-part structures for all their episodes. Wizard had no idea how to end a part 1. Ever. Except for, again, the serial killer 2-part.
It's just not a good season.
It's not a good season. So, we this is the same group that is talking Zeets right now. We complained about the early Zeets 2-parts.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is the Wizard 2-parts are even worse because it's I know I'm going on the third tangent. There's a series of YouTube videos out there where a guy is breaking down every time the Flash and the CW Flash should have captured a villain, saved someone, or a character should have passed away, because you give the most powerful person in the world bad writing. That's what happens.
Right. So it's the Flash. Got it.
Yeah. So it's okay, go ahead and cuff him with the power, damning power. Cuff him. Don't talk. And you're talking. And that's 3 people you could have saved that just got killed. Okay. So, a nanosecond is like a lifetime for a speedster. And it's like all the times where the Flash randomly gets hit by a punch and gets knocked out. It's like, or they cut to the time where in the CW Flash, he stopped a bullet from going to his neck like it was nothing. It's like, yeah, that's Wizard. A lot of the times the villains in Wizard, the monster of the week, will run off stage left and all of a sudden they're uncatchable.
I think there were moments where like somebody would purposely show up just to ruin it.
Or that's sometimes that happens, but literally they jump off stage left and Wizard, or if it was a Beast who was the focus, would hold his hand out like, and just stop moving. They're gone. Drats.
Now, mind you, this was coming off of 3 banger seasons.
Oh, the early Neo Heisei trilogy.
Yes.
Top tier. With double O's and 4's. There's not a single bad 2-part in any of those. Like, yeah, they still have the 2-part structure, but they had actual like cliffhangers that,
catch you on your toes.
Yeah. And then of course, they also had good ways to catch the people back for the previous, so double for their 2-parters, because each episode was a mystery. The episode that was the second part always had a bulletin board of, here's what you need to refresh on for this episode double, and it was like a string bulletin mystery board where suspects and all that stuff are on there. Yeah. And that's how they did the last time. And then O's, because everything was 3's and O's. Here's 3 things that happened last time on it's like, yeah. But Gaim, we don't have 2-parters.
Yeah, I'm actually looking up Wizard, and I'm surprised that it's so bad considering Junko Komura was one of the creators of it.
No. She wasn't the head writer. She was a side writer.
Okay.
She wrote like maybe 4 or 5 episodes.
We're talking a Stephen Moffat during Eccleston and Tennant kind of situation.
Yeah, okay, because the Wikipedia is saying that she's she was one of the main writers of it, and she did write the movie.
Well, she might have gotten the role of, they may have labeled her head writer for the movie.
She still had to be tied down by lore.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, she did do the final, she did a big arc in the final section of it. No, the wiki has her as guest writer, actually.
Oh,
I'm looking at Wikipedia, that's why.
Yeah, the actual Kamen Rider wiki says she's a guest writer. But she did episodes 44 through 47, which is the big reveal of the major mystery of Wizard. So
yeah, she did a good job.
Yeah.
No, she's insane. She's great. But
yeah, Lupin Ranger is amazing.
Gab is amazing.
Gab is amazing. Like, you need to watch Gab. The
After I
movie.
finished,
Oh my god, I can't wait.
That
to
movie
Rain
was
says
so
movie.
good.
Oh my god.
yeah, I'm starting
How
Gab
did that-
next month.
How did that movie get past censorship?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm guessing they had to.
The blue. It has to be the blue blood, right?
Yeah, it has to be the blue blood.
They. Oh my god, that was
Like, I'm literally considering doing a reaction to every single one of the henshins just so I can watch that again.
Oh my god.
Free money, I guess.
Yeah, no, like Sean, the main villain of the Gav movie, rips off the stomachs of children so he can turn them into his own belt.
What?
Oh,
Wasn't he like creating them too? Like
Yeah,
science?
no, they were all. Well, I didn't want to do the big thing,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
they're 200 clones of the main writer. They all just look different.
Oh boy, that's gonna be January's gonna be fun for me when I get. To
that movie was so good. Anyway, but back to Gaim. We had no more two-parters. That was like one of the main things. Like, we're going to still have episodes that bleed into each other, and there may be like two-parters from it, but we are no longer constrained to only two-parters. Mostly because Wizard fucked up. He fucked up, Wizard. And so, yeah. Should we get into it now that we've did the whole disclaimer that Urobuchi wasn't going to kill teenagers?
Sure.
Yeah. So, fun fact about the first episode. Well, first off, we get introduced to a period that is kind of weird. It looks like it takes place during the Sengoku period, the Japanese Civil War. You ever played any Nobunaga Ambitions, any Samurai Warrior games? This is basically what Gaim is trying to emulate, the Sengoku period.
yeah, and it could very well take place in the future, given that this is Urobuchi, and I've seen Madoka Magica.
Yes. Well, you also realize that Baron during this intro scene is on a motorcycle. Yep.
I don't think there were motorcycles in the Sengoku period.
Yep.
Unless this is an alternate reality.
Or it could be time travel.
Yeah,
they could be going back to the Sengoku period.
It will be explained eventually. I will say Gaim, as much as your current thoughts are now, Gaim is one of the most solidly written seasons from beginning to end. Like, sometimes writers have an idea of where they want to get to, and that's where you get amazing seasons like Build. That's why you get really good seasons like Geats or Exade, Gav. Like, there's a goal. I will say right now that Urobuchi knew how the final episode was going to end while writing this first episode. He had that planned out. So every question you have during this podcast between now and the final chat we do on the final batch of episodes will be answered.
Even with the movies and stuff too.
Yeah, with the movies. Not so much though. Like, I love how Gaim is so popular that it has the most post-series movies. And it's just mostly to deal with what happened during the series. Like,
yeah.
I explained this to Sean once. This was about a few months ago. This is a series that eventually is going to be about death. Every character is going to experience death.
Unsurprising, given that this is Urobuchi.
But it's not straight up like you're no longer here death. It's different kinds of death. It's death of characters. It's death of beliefs. It's death of. It is going to be a primarily focused viewpoint going on.
It's pink.
We've already
It's
gotten a
pink.
bit
It's so
of
good.
this.
Hmm?
We've already gotten a bit of this early on.
Well, go ahead. With what?
With our main guy, putting aside the fact that he's gotten his parents are dead, and that's the most obvious thing for that. We've also seen him trying to come to terms with what it means to grow up, which is the death of his childhood.
Yeah.
His childhood self. And then in the final episode of the series, he's confronted with literal actual death. This isn't a game. This is actual. There are actual consequences.
He went against the pale Kamen Rider.
Yeah, he's going up against the pale Kamen Rider. And he came out going, "Oh God, I could actually die in this.
Yeah.
This is the death of illusion."
Yeah.
This is SAO. If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Hey, now this is better than SAO.
I am so glad we haven't gotten an isekai Kamen Rider yet, like a straight up isekai Kamen
You know
Rider.
what? Now bro. Now you say it. Now we're gonna get that next season.
Yeah, it's good.
Kamen Rider Isekai.
It's gonna end with the main guy getting an entire harem of waifus.
The secondary is a female. The tripary is
the
a
final
female.
boss. The final boss is going to be revealed as the 18-wheeler that killed him in his past life.
Oh my god!
Truck-kun.
Listen, with the way that they've been handling Truck-kun in the past 2 seasons, just saying.
I'm surprised how many Truck-kuns are victimized by Kamen Rider.
Yeah, like just last episode of Zeets, in the last batch of Zeets, we had Truck-kun get pulverized by Zeets without even wearing his costume.
Wait, technically Gav is an isekai.
Oh God, Zeets is going to turn out to be an isekai too.
I don't. I will debate about Gav because usually with the isekais, it's I don't know.
Killed. Well, all isekai means is another world.
It's another world, yes, but technically, it's also the same world as ours because they're connected, and it's proven that in the new Gab movie that every version of our universe still has a connected Granute side and human side.
True.
So it's but see that's a tough one though, because people consider the hate work of Rowling to be an isekai. Usually other isekais is a one-way trip.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
on the other hand, Inuyasha.
True. Oof.
Yeah,
but do they consider
isekai?
I don't think they. But the thing is, isekai wasn't really a thing around Inuyasha's time. I don't know. That's a good debate. We've been on this tangent now for a while. Let's get back to this. So the first scene where we're introduced to Kota, the actor for Kota specifically wanted to do the scene because it's a 1-for-1 recreation of the very first scene of Kamen Rider Kuga, the season that revived Kamen Rider.
Yeah, which in some regards Gaim is also doing, given Wizard.
It wasn't that bad. Wizard still sold well. People like the rings.
Oh, of course it
has really good toys.
Like, you gotta understand, even Ghost sold well. People fucking love the icons from Ghost. Like, I think they could have really bad seasons of Rider, and as long as the toy is still fun to play with and can be fidget spun, you're golden.
I mean look at
fucking yeah. But people fucking love the lock seeds just because you can keep clicking them.
Yeah, that does sound like it's a fun thing. And it turns out that this season isn't just dance troops, it's also Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, lock seed battles are a thing. We get introduced to the monsters of Gaim that invest. Well, you guys' thoughts on the invests without spoiling what they are, Bryce.
I'm not gonna spoil.
So they're Pokemon.
Yeah, they're definitely
yes.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Functionally speaking, they are Pokemon in the sense that PETA understands Pokemon, i.e., they are used for blood sport to replace humans beating each other to death.
PETA would care less about these.
I mean, yeah, they're not animals; they're monsters.
Yes. So anyway, Baron Cheats, we're introduced to this whole concept of there's different teams in this town, and they were kind of like idol groups, but instead of like singing, they're doing dances. And for some reason, the dances are a big thing that the people of Zawami City loves. They love the dances, and they fight over different dance spots in like a Sendoku kind of way. Gaim wants to, Baron, the Kaiba faction, if you want to say, wants to paint the entire town in Baron colors, red and black.
You can tell that they're the baddies because they are in red and black.
Yes, but then you also got to remember, one of the rules of writing a good Kamen Rider season is to have every writer with their own goals. So, I mean, they're not necessarily evil. I mean, Zach's a douche right now. I forgot the name of the other guy with the slingshot. That probably tells you how important one of them is compared to the other, but
yeah, his goal right now is I'm going to be the strongest, most powerful guy in town. Fuck you.
Yeah. And that leads to what made Kaito be this way. You could tell when he finally realizes that the suit gives him strength, he is elated. He's excited by it. It's like, holy shit, I am God.
This is going to end badly for everyone.
But we find out that Kota was once on Team Gaim, but needed to do adult stuff. He needed to start paying for his rent. He lives with Sailor Moon, the actual actress from the 2004 Sailor Moon TV show. If you want to watch some really cringe Tokyo, mind you, I can say this freely because Kat, Frez, or Chris isn't here to jump me for saying that.
Which is surprising given that Frez was going to be here, but had to quit due to other commitments.
Anyway, we're also introduced to Yuya.
Yuya, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the leader of the dance troupe who disappears for mysterious reasons after seeing his drug dealer. Oh God, this is what it's like. This is what it was like for me, for the others to be in the Build podcast.
Now you know why I was hoping to get like someone else in here so you guys could bounce off each other. Hopefully, Lena can join us for the next cast, or I can finally convince someone else to join us. If you're watching this and you want to join us. Anyway, so there's a popularity contest because Baron cheated, Gaim lost a bunch of popularity points. They dropped down their rankings, and Sid, the Loxy dealer, the toys for the riders this season, decides to give a driver to Yuya.
That's my drug dealer. My drug dealer.
Yeah, no, he's crushing it.
Yeah, he's definitely crushing it.
He certainly has style. I will never hate a man who has a bowler cap and can wear it well. I'm just going to make the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia tile card that says Sean hates a man who wears a bowler hat and wears it well.
Oh, shit's going to get crazy in the next 20 episodes, and you have no clue what's about to hit you. Anyway. I tried to originally get the gang to watch the show because of this fruit ball bar that shows up. It's a nice fruit bar.
It is.
I hang out there. The owner is a Kamen Rider veteran.
Oh,
Who is it? I don't know.
He was basically, well, a lot of people would like to ship him, but he was the third rider's butler / life partner from Kamen Rider Ryuki.
Oh, interesting.
There's the one of the things about Ryuki that is really annoying is the main writer. No, I don't want to fight. Fighting's bad. Why do we have to do that? Kind of thing, right?
so trying to be Shinji Ikari and failing miserably.
Yes. So there's an entire episode where the third writer, who is a crooked lawyer, he realizes that this is a thing and decides to trick the main writer into thinking that he killed his partner by giving his partner the belt tool and putting some ketchup on his corner of his lip and did the, oh my god, why did you do that? No, why? Ah!
My.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's his name is Kyojiro Bando. He's been a lot. Oh no, Tomoshia Yugi. The character was what I said, but he was in Kamen Rider Ryuki.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Garo. If you've been watching Garo, he's in there.
Yeah.
He was the final boss of Kabuto. So spoiler alert, if you decide to watch Kabuto after this and you see the fruit bar owner guy there. Yeah, that's him. And he was in the adult Amazon series.
Huh.
Kamen Rider Amazons.
As opposed to the Kamen Rider series that aired on Amazon, Kamen Rider Black Sun.
No, Amazon was also on
Amazon. Was on Amazon.
That's why they did that. So Black Sun was the fourth thing Amazon and Toei did. We have Amazon season 2, Shin Kamen and Black Sun.
Damn. Is Black Sun any good?
Oh, it's great.
I have to give it a watch.
Yeah,
It is great. It's fantastic, and I am sad that they're probably never going to do a Black Sun RX.
Yeah, I will absolutely join for the Black Sun podcast.
Well, I think if I'm ever going to tackle Black, I'm going to do the 4 Black properties as one big thing.
Yeah, I will join for all of that.
Yeah. So whoever joins on the Black podcast, we're watching Black RX, Mask Rider, then Black Sun.
Oh God, Black. Mask Rider.
If in order to do one of what is considered the best Kamen Rider property ever, you have to suffer with me through Saban's Masked Rider.
Okay, then.
Oh no, you're one of the few things that's worse than Ghost.
Oh boy.
That's why I also plan on having the Kiva troop be the same one that does Dino. Just because the 2 seasons are too entwined, unfortunately. Anyway, but we meet Sid again. Oh, I love there's a line. Kota's like, who put these locks into circulation anyway? And then all of a sudden it's a commercial for Yggdrasil. Like
Yep. They are really hammering in that this corporation runs everything.
Well, it runs the city. It's a planned city. So basically, I don't know. I know it's done in some animes, but basically a corporation bought an entire city to self-govern itself. So it's not even like Japan's not in control of the city. It's self-governing itself.
That sounds like it's going to end badly, and knowing this, it's going to end badly.
Yeah. So I love the fairy tale aspect of the forest when we first when we're first introduced to it. We get these weird plants. It's just like this foggy kind of thing. It's a really cool.
The forest is always my favorite part of Gaim.
Yeah, the forest that they go into, there's a bit where our main guy almost eats one of the locks, and I got the vibe that if he ate it, he'd be fucked with fairy. Because there are a lot of stories where if you eat the food from fairyland, you end up being trapped in fairyland.
No, maybe we'll find out about that eventually. Oh wait, we need the cat predicting everything. There we go. Sean's going to be predicting everything.
we need a fourth person to bounce off of his ideas.
Anyway, I also like the zipper theming.
It's very Kingdom Hearts.
Well, you're saying that because of who's the director of Final Fantasy VII Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, shit. I forgot his name too.
Oh man, it's like I had this and then it's now gone.
Oh, Tetsuya Nomura.
Yeah, Nomura. Nomura has a thing about belts and zippers. A fetish, if you would. Anyway.
That's wild.
You play Final Fantasy, Fel?
Played 1. I played 7.
Yeah, so you play 10. There's a goth girl that her dress is literally just belts.
Oh shit. Okay. Now he got me wanting to play it.
Oh no, Final Fantasy 10 is a great game. Straight up.
Bet.
Straight up. Like it's not my favorite 100%, but it's still a great game.
Bet.
There you go. I just posted the picture in the Discord.
Oh god.
Oh my. Oh. Oh. You piqued my interest.
You had my attention, but now.
Okay, I'm looking at the other channel in the Discord. What the fuck is in general?
That is fucking the belt driver. The beast driver from Wizard.
That's a cool one.
What the fuck?
Bro, let me see if I can find it. Let me find
it. Anyway, I do like how instead of someone telling Kota how the toys work, he's like figuring it out. Like he's, rubbing his finger along the edges of the indent on the belt to the back of the toy. Like, wait a second. The square peg goes into the square hole,
Yeah, and then the mysterious, this dual-eyed girl who he thinks is Mia.
Mia, yeah.
My. He thinks is Mai. It shows up and goes, "Oh, if you do this, you can't turn back." This is
kind of like a contract. Contract.
Yeah.
Contract.
Oh boy, this. Well, it's less Cube vibes. Given that it's, I mean, off the top of my head, they have not yet had. So you're going to die if you don't take this contract. Will you take this contract?
I mean, let's just say if he didn't move forward, the monster was going to probably kill him.
True. And then she just tells him, okay, this is how you use the lock.
Yeah.
Fuck. The lock doesn't just go in the square hole. It's also a circle that goes in the circle hole.
Oh, man. No, the whole fight's great. The transformation, they made a big deal about the transformation, as I said. It is funny. It's always funny, the reaction of the oars just plopping on his head. But yeah, no, I do like how the finishers also tried to put the fruit in it. So like the dragon invest gets enveloped in a giant orange, even with a little green stem on top, before getting cut in half. But yeah, so because so a lot of early seasons they didn't like to say Kamen Rider.
They're
So, like,
armored riders.
Armored Riders is in this because the whole dance thing is beat riders. They don't know why they're called riders, but I guess they're riding the groove. I don't know.
It's because it's the franchise. You gotta call them riders.
I know, but I'm just saying where it comes from. Because even like if we ever talk about like O's or double, they never say I'm Kamen Rider double in the main series. They'll mention it. It was like sometimes. So, for example, Wizard doesn't know he's a Kamen Rider until Forze tells him he's one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it's like, they meet and the Wizard's like, I'm Wizard, Wizard, and like they repeat the name back and forth, and like Forza goes, oh, I'm glad I met another Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider, that's what we are, mass heroes that protect people. And then Wizard looks at his ring, he's like, I guess I'm Kamen Rider Wizard then. It's showtime. It's like one of the like, okay, kind of like, which was that scene, I believe that was written by Juko. Because it was a crossover. I don't think the main writer of Wizard did any of the crossovers. But yeah, we also get introduced to Kamen Rider Zangetsu. And we get one of the best montages ever. The Kota has transformed montage.
I just love that he's
he just keeps transforming, and the belt is screaming out the transformation.
It's just doing. Let me see if I have it. That
the trumpets and the orange arms,
and
it just pisses off his sister.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such. And then like he tries to use his powers on Date. Like, what would you do if you just randomly became a Kamen Rider? Like,
I would do that.
Yeah, basically.
I love that he keeps on trying to do his henshin posts too.
Yeah,
like trying to do different ones.
And then he tries to use his henshin powers for literally anything other than fighting as a Kamen Rider. And turns out you can't actually use your superpowers in an adult workspace.
Yeah, no, it's funny. It's something that's never really explored in a lot of stuff. Because you would think
the closest would probably be in the Alan Moore comic Top 10, where Alan Moore when Alan Moore was talking about his inspiration for the series, he mused about what superpowers would actually be useful outside of superhero comics, and he noted that, say, super speed isn't all that useful unless you're a delivery man.
Mm-hmm.
And or super strength is really only useful for, or say, heavy lifting at construction sites or fighting people. Most superpowers are geared towards genre interests.
Yeah.
You can't really use I am a Kamen Rider with a giant magical sword for then I'm going to deliver goods.
We also get the scene where Kota meets Kaito, and basically Kaito bullies a kid to jump off a tree.
Which, yeah, you're not helping matters with me thinking you're the bad guy.
No, he just wants the kid to fight with his own strength.
Yeah, and we also cut to that's third episode.
No, I mean we could talk about it.
The school.
Oh yeah, with Michi and his
that's third episode.
The
Michi
Crayon
is
School.
weird shit.
Yeah, and oh boy, is there someone with a lot of red flags.
Yeah, no, yeah. Guess who's going to be dealing with those red flags until the very final episode? Us.
Joy.
Yuya's still missing. We find out that no one else can use the Gaim belt. Lock seeds are expensive. We get introduced to other teams like Raid Wild. Basically the bulk and skull of the season.
Oh my god. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
They are that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see it. I can certainly see it.
Yeah, the two leaders are Raid Wild and Vic Bartarosso. I can't. I don't think they ever say the name of this team again for the rest of the series. The one that the glasses is running.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, their dress sense is very 90s era Power Ranger baddie side character, as opposed to actual main antagonist side character who has henchmen.
Yeah. Kaito can prove that he can use 3 lock seeds at one time. Oh no!
Oh no!
But people still want Gaim, and that pisses him off.
Yep.
So he goes and challenges Gaim at their base, and Michi calls Kota, and Kota and Kaito decide to have their own Pokemon battle, and Kota summons a Pokemon with a shiny Pokemon with max IVs.
He cheated. He cheated. He gen them in.
Yep.
Well,
Turns out,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he got 2 locks from the forest.
Yeah. Mind you, he loses one of the locks because Baron cheats again, which pisses off Kaito. Now you're hopefully at this point you're starting to discover that Kaito, while a douchebag, just wants people to win with their own strength.
Which he was fine with doing the cheating when it was the girl.
Well, he didn't know that. Kaito did not know that's what happened with Mai.
Ah.
If he did, he would have put a stop to it sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is very much someone who plays by the rules of the game. He wants to win on the terms of the game rather than the, as we'll find in episode 4, outside context of the game that he is walking into.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love this introspection from Kota in this episode. Hey, if I use this armor to protect people, and then while that's going on, the monster is choking out 2 Baron members at the same time. While Kota is having the longest realization ever.
Yep.
And then he still has the longest arm motions ever to try and transform.
To be fair, he does not care for Baron whatsoever. So
got a pad for time, man. We got to reach that 24-minute mark.
Yeah, honestly, the second episode was a bit weak. Yeah,
I mean, it's a good episode to introduce Kaito.
Yeah,
good.
But overall, it kind of disappears when you watch 4 episodes in a row. But weekly schedule, I can certainly see how Gaim got the early reputation as a bit crap.
It has the Zets problem.
Yeah.
But Kota loses the strawberry lock seed, and the monster goes in berserk. We get to see Kaito actually trying to fight, which is cool. I mean, he's shows that he's brave, which is probably part of the reason why he was ready to jump into the Baron suit in episode 3. Gaim ends up winning, and according to Takatora Zangetsu, things are going to plan. And then he decides to put on sunglasses and a tinted vehicle in the afternoon.
Because he's the baddie.
Maybe.
I mean, he's literally the main guy of a corporation that runs the entire city, who is very sus.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Gotta remember, in Kamen Rider, the really good seasons of Kamen Riders, there are no evil or good riders. They all have their own objectives.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to re-listen to all these podcasts once we're done with the series, and you're going to be like, "Man, oof, they were trying not to say a lot at this point."
I'm literally holding back so I don't spoil you. This is one of the best seasons. Like when I got messaged, "Do you want to be part of the Gaim podcast?" I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah,
Gaim is so fucking good, bro.
I'm gonna trust you on this, and hopefully it won't turn out to be like the Godzilla series Urobuchi did.
It's good. Trust me.
give it 5 or 6 podcasts. We'll recheck with this, and if you don't like it after 6 podcasts, you can leave.
All right. I'm sure I'll like it, but
so I hope you guys aren't tired of DJ Sagara yet.
I mean, he's not that one politician from Zero or 01?
01.
01.
Yeah, you didn't watch Geo. You've only seen the build specials.
Yeah. He's not that politician from that episode.
I also like how they showed that there was a time skip from episode 2 and episode 3, where Gaim Coach is just showing off with the armor.
Mm-hmm. He is going full Spider-Man.
Yeah. And we all know Spider-Man lived happy lives in all the universes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I think I just broke Sean with that one.
No, I'm just trying to think of the right phrasing for this one. Because there are several implications for Spider-Man with regards to Kamen Rider. Though I would say that of the Kamen Riders I've seen, the most Spider-Man Kamen Rider is still Build.
Okay. Anyway, so Michi's living a double life. Kota ended up quitting his jobs because he's getting money. I put down a note about we're in stage 1 of Michi's incel journey for no reason.
Yeah, Michi is very much a red flag. Because when the kind of sus leader of a corporation is your bigger brother, and he's going, "Okay, your comments are a bit off-putting, and I am concerned. Not concerned enough not to put business in front of them, but I have concerns."
Mm-hmm.
Like the phrase is, "My life is nothing but distractions," in the context of get rid of all your distractions, is kind of a red flag.
Well, I mean, you get rid of the distractions and run the company with me, we'll be billionaires.
Which is another red flag.
No, these brothers will go on a journey, I'm sure.
For
sure.
Well, somebody's got to be. Yeah. Well, yeah.
They're sus. He's sus.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the sister is going, "Yeah, look, I get it. You're making a lot of money, but that's not a job. Just because you're making a lot of money doesn't mean you're doing it for a job. You're just doing it for yourself and the people and your friends. A job is doing something for a stranger."
I mean, I wonder what the scene would look like in 2025 with the popularity of streaming now, and the different viewpoints Japan has. Because you got to remember, Japan was very conservative minded for years, even around this time.
I still say it is.
Yeah,
it's much more liberal, but
yeah, they got more progressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they would probably tackle it in a similar way that they did with Sachika, probably.
Yeah.
That's how I feel that they would tackle this situation. But yeah, it's definitely
it hits different in 2025 than it did in 2014 Whenever this episode came out in 2014 to now, it hits different.
2013 actually.
Jesus.
2013, 2014, same difference. Anyway, Sid calls Kaito because Gaim is now like third in the leaderboard, about ready to take over Baron, and we get this whole scene, the fruit bar, the first clashing of ideals between Kaito and Kota. It's definitely not going to be our last.
Oh,
It's
no.
Kamen Rider series. Of course it's not. They're rivals.
Yeah.
He's the Sasuke to his Naruto.
Ooh, is that why you want to debate if Baron's actually the second rider of
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is very much akin to Rogue.
He is our secondary rider, though. Toei has declared it.
Yeah. Even though I kind of still think that Michi is more of the secondary in my eyes.
Well, he's certainly the one for Gaim. Yeah, okay. He's the secondary rider of Gaim.
The issue is, and I'm going to kind of spoil the things there, we're going to have like 20 riders.
Yeah,
There's a lot of riders in the show.
I have seen the images. I know that there are. Yeah, I think you shared with me an out of context image of a bunch of riders and the way you described. So there's a bunch of riders in this. I think you've mentioned it a couple times when talk about Gaim. So I don't feel like that's a spoiler, especially given the opening scene of Gaim has a shit ton of riders.
Nope, only the 4 you've seen.
Quick question.
Oh wait. Never Give Up is there too. Griddian.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So 5, you've seen 5. Anyway, question.
Okay.
So question, are we going to be watching the girls remix? Because Homegirl's in it, and she's a main baddie in it. You know who I'm talking about.
Oof.
We didn't watch it for build.
Well, the issue is,
I mean, it's the same thing with the X-Aid thing.
Yeah.
It expands on those characters.
But the issue, but the thing is, it's its own story right now, right? It's basically another Outsiders.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like,
essentially. Well, it's a continuation of the previous Girls remix, which it's not heavily connected. It's more so a Gotchard thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, they've been doing this since Revise with our favorite lesbians. I don't think we should. I think if we're going to cover Girls remix, it'd be like the same as Outsiders, and
I think we should cover it with Gotchard if we do it.
Yeah, and probably like as its own thing.
Yeah.
All
I could agree with that.
Because I'm sure there's going to be more Girls remixes that are focusing on the Girls remix story.
Yeah.
I am excited to see Yellow Buster come back though.
Oh man. She's so cool.
It's insane how much she's done in the Tokyo community.
You know that you've watched Gotchard, right?
No.
Fuck, I know.
I've been very bad with keeping up with current writer until
you saw the Legend specials, right?
No, I know.
No.
I've seen. I know he's called Legend because of that bulge, but that's about it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That was the first thing I noticed when that suit was revealed, bro. I was like, damn. Damn.
I am nodding as if I understand what you're talking
my god,
about.
let me show you. Oh my god. Oh.
This isn't the second or third time I brought up Legends bulge.
I literally have to type in.
No, you don't have to. 1 second. I just have to find.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
That's an official image. That's the official image of Kamen Rider Legend.
I don't think that's a bulge. That's literally, I can see his testicles.
Yeah. His super form isn't much better. Actually, the super form's kind of better.
Legendary legend. Also,
It's definitely
That is a
legendary.
bulge. That is a bulge.
It's definitely legendary. Just saying.
So anyway, Kamen Rider Guy.
I'm sorry. Talking about legend never gets old. Anyway, so we get the banana. Banana.
Do I have the button? There we
I
go.
don't know if it came through. Anyway.
Didn't come through. Oh shit. It just goes banana.
Lock on. So basically they don't want the riders to actually fight each other yet. So Sid comes up with some new rules, and oh boy, that bike transition though.
Oh, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Get me off this ride. I'm going to vomit. I can't see you in this mess if I vomit. Kaito gets the mysterious woman warning.
Yeah.
And he gets excited about power.
Yeah, he decides. Yeah, he's told, you're grasping with fate. I control fate. Fuck off.
Yeah. You're going to learn that Kaito takes very unkindly to people telling him what to do.
This is not going to end well for anyone.
If you do not want Kaito to push a button, do not tell him not to push the button.
So it's like Vegeta.
Because he's going
to push the button.
Yeah, he is going to fucking destroy that button.
Kaito's crazy, bro.
Right, this is Vegeta.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Vegeta, if he was given a proper villain arc.
Right, it's Vegeta.
Anyway, so Kaito and Kota are trapped in the Invest world. Kota explains everything to Kaito, and Kaito's like, well, fuck you, I'm gone.
That's the best way to describe it.
Again, Kota, we need to stay together. Fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. I'm not going to be even more alone now. I deleted my AI girlfriends off my phone.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, we learn more backstory about the Mitsuzanes, the family that's in charge of Yggdrasil. Kaito's farming lock seeds. I like how he drops the weak ones. Like, okay. We get a little bit more mysteries about the forest. We find people in hazmat suits.
Definitely not going to be relevant later on.
Oh, I should also point out that when the forest they discover in the first episode is completely gone and barren in the second and third episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't know yet.
Nobody knows.
Zengetsu shows up and attacks Gaim with the monster, then actually physically attacks Gaim.
Of course, he got his ass whooped.
Oh, yeah. Now, Kota gets a reality check here.
Jesus, he got mollywop, bro. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that he basically returns home and goes, I can't be a Kamen Rider anymore. This isn't a game.
If I'm wearing that suit, if I wear that suit, he will come and kill me. That is, we made fun of Ghost, which is going to happen in a few years from this episode. Reusing Ghost having these freakouts.
Didn't Emu have these freakouts too?
He had one, I think.
Yeah.
I know Sento did.
But the one he did was later in the series, though. He didn't have it early on.
Which, if we're being honest, this type of freakout also has its origins with Evangelion.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. But the point I'm trying to make is one of the things about Ghost is he's invincible. He can't die. He can feel pain, but he can't die. So if you take the fear of death from someone and still have them have these kinds of freakouts, it kind of lessens them. It's like writing a story where you have a character that can basically teleport with how fast he is, think entire lifetimes, and then half a second, and have him stand around and talk with the villain while the villain has their way.
I mean, you could make some interesting drama with that, but you have to reorient how you approach things entirely. Basically, if he's going to have a conversation with the villain, there has to be a reason why he's having the conversation with the villain, instead of just because we need to have the villain escape.
Now, if you ever want to do the CW Flash podcast,
I do not. I have seen that one clip with President Obama. I do not need to see any more of CW shit.
I would recommend. There's a whole series called The Dumbest Man Alive. If you just want to put something on in the background and watch a guy literally brain breaks over all the times the Flash could have ended an episode.
I read superhero comics. I don't need to do that anymore.
Anyway, so Koto tells Michi about this whole thing. Kaito is going to try and steal Sid's business. That's not going to end well. Base, Koto feels as long as he's with the belt, the Pale Rider will come for him. Michi still believes in Koto. But at the same time, Michi might have some obsessions.
Michi's fucking weird, bro.
Again, red flags.
Sean, you don't know anything yet. You don't know anything.
Like, this is like going to the drug dealer and going, "Hey, can I have some drugs?" The drug dealer goes, "No, your brother would kill me if I got you the drugs." And then his response is, when all this is over, I am going to be even more powerful than my brother. It'd be a good idea to give me the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he's kind of base for that.
Yeah. Base. But
a psychotic.
Yeah, no. There's a reason why half of the TV Nihon forums usually ended posts while talking about Gaim with "fuck you, Michi" here in about.
Bro, you aren't ready.
You're ready. Not ready.
It spawns my favorite meme. I think you know what scene I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to getting to that scene.
It's so hard not to spoil with two of us that knows and one that doesn't. But Michi becomes Kamen Rider Ryugen. He is the Chinese themed great rider. I like the suit.
Oh, I like
green and purple, really, really good.
Agreed.
I don't think there's a single bad suit in Gaim. I'll say it. Not a single bad suit. And I'm also counting. Again, there's probably like 40 riders in Gaim, considering all the side movies also have to have villain riders. I'm even counting the really awkward, off-putting ones, like there's going to be an evil Gaim that's a blood orange.
I like that even.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look as good as regular Gaim, but
I like the concept of it.
Or the dragon fruit ones were bad for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a movie.
I haven't seen the Gaim movies, so.
Oh yeah, no, the Gaidens are good. Gaidens are really good.
I haven't seen the Gaim movie or the Gaidens, so all of that is going to be blind watched.
The Gaim movie. There's the Gaim movie.
Isn't it non-canon?
It's not canon, but at the same time, it is something that you're either going to fucking love or we're going to have a very fun conversation.
Oh.
So the football episode.
There's a football episode and the football movie, yes.
Yeah.
Guess what? The World Cup was in Japan this year.
Didn't this air alongside Tokuger?
Yes.
Oh. My
And we will
friends.
eventually get one of the best Sentai Rider crossovers ever of all time.
Agreed.
Is top tier. So Sean, Tokuger, they were kids with imagination that ride the rainbow line. They have no memories of themselves from before they were 5.
I thought they were
Okay.
older than 5. They were older than 5.
They were 5 or 6. They were kindergartners. And when they realize they have no memories from before they were kindergartners, the Alpha 5 character of Tokuger outright tells them it's because they're all dead.
Oh.
And that is literally how the first episode ends, on a show about imagination in a rainbow
The
line.
first episode?
Yep.
Oh, they're
Tokuger?
8 to 10. They're 8 to 10.
I thought they were kindergartners.
No, they were 8 to 10. I'm like, no 5-year-old he speaks like those kids, bro.
I mean, you've heard Wright speak.
Wright's just a dumbass, bro. He's dumb.
There's the kids next door.
They literally are. They kind of are, bro. But no, they're 8 to 10. They're 8 to 10.
Yeah. If there's ever a Kids Next Door podcast done by us, I am absolutely going all in with the implications of Kids Next Door and forcing y'all to read The Invisibles.
Okay, so we're watching Tokuger
boy.
then.
Hey,
Listen, I'll watch Tokuger for the 3rd time in a row.
Sal, you could do a Sentai podcast.
Maybe.
Maybe. Anyway, thoughts on this first batch?
It's
Well,
solid.
yeah, it's very solid. I know you made somewhat of a joking remark, and I know this is going to have a twist, but this does feel very much like a kid show.
Yes, because it's always a kid
it
show.
It is a kid show.
Other
show is targeted.
Yeah, like
Even Build is a kid show.
yeah,
Even
but
Gaim. I just talked about how in Gaim characters were getting their stomachs ripped off.
wait,
like-
no, not Gaim, Gav.
Gav. Some
Yeah, but the vibe of the kid show is less like Doctor Who is a kid show, and more like the Sarah Jane Adventures is a kid show. If that makes sense. Like it's very much. You can see that there's something going on underneath the surface. That there's going to be another shoe drop at some point, but right now it's very much the lighthearted, fluffy, fun adventure hour.
I don't know if Lynn is going to listen to this, so I don't want to say too much, but let's just say at this point in time, there's a couple pair of shoes that have already dropped, and we are still waiting for another dozen pairs to fall.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
When I say, no, I'll say this also. So as I said, everything is going to get revealed. They don't sprinkle out the reveals. When the reveals start happening, it's going to be like 10 episodes straight of reveals, and it is going to be one of those things where you're going to be that meme from Rick and Morty where they get into the car after their adventure. And they're like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I know
What from Rick and
exactly.
Morty?
The freak out, the post mission freak out scene from Rick and Morty.
Oh God. Oh yeah, that one.
Whenever the reveals start happening, we are going to be. One second. We are going to be this meme from Rick and Morty. I'll put it on here.
Literally.
Oh, God.
Literally.
Oh God.
They're and what's also really nice is they will reveal everything before the final 2 arcs. There's not like any like last minute surprises. We will be
well. There's one.
there.
The final episode.
I mean,
not reveals, but like, yeah.
I will discuss why I when we get close to that point.
Yeah.
Because again, Gaim is literally a season of writer that you can have full on, like, just full on research papers.
It's an Urobuchi season. Of course you can.
Yeah. It is one of those things where you could have full on discussions about character motivations. Each character can have a whole, like, 5,000 word research paper done on them and what they represent. Like this show,
so good.
This show is that insane. And I understand there are fans of Dino. I'm not bashing fans of Dino. There are fans of Build. There's are fans of XA, Double, Forza. Gaim is one of the most solid seasons of Rider there are. And the fact that I know all the twists, rewatching these first 4 episodes, it's one of those things like when you rewatch Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what Psycho's about. And you see the signs the second time around. You're like, oh. You know.
It's like rewatching One Piece.
Watching One Piece, which I can never do because for some reason I just can't get into it.
I am going to try One Piece one of these days, probably when it's done.
Just read the manga, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going to read the manga.
The manga is almost done. By the time you get to the whenever you catch up to the manga, it'll probably be done. Because apparently it's ending sometime next year.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wait until it's done before I start the manga. Like I'm almost done with Bleach.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I'm midway through the 1,000-year arc, and it's kicking up to high gear. A lot of it, honestly, a lot of Bleach is very much. This is something you read in high school.
The anime apparently fixes every issue a lot of people had with the manga for that arc.
See, I plan on picking up the anime.
I'll probably watch the anime version of the 1,000-year arc. I've heard mixed things about the TV show, mostly due to the filler stuff.
You could skip the filler in the TV show and it'll still be a good time. You just have to. Honestly, there's 4 codes at one point in time. If you skip the filler, all of a sudden you'll see there's 4 codes. That's it.
Yeah, there's also the Lost Agent arc from the manga reads like it's a filler arc.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Gaim. Any more thoughts on these episodes?
I mean, they're pretty good. It's very solid work. It's a good foundation for what I'm sure will be a lighthearted and happy season where nobody dies horribly.
Yeah, they're dance troops. He's not going to kill teenagers.
That said, I do kind of wish they had an actual dance off. You know,
I think they do mention that's how it was before Yggdrasil added the lock seats, because clearly you could tell that there was a voting thing, and I assume that the dance offs were a thing that people voted on in real time.
Yeah, but just like imagine if they actually used the lock seats to have the creatures go dance off against each other instead of
I think people would irritate them even. That would irritate people even more, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, and they should be irritated if they hate that stuff.
Funny. Speaking of fun stuff, Foul, what's been going on?
I am still making my way through SPD. I'm trying to get it out before the end of the year, but given that there's 15 days left in the year, if I can marathon SPD in like a day or two, I'll be fine. But yeah,
SPD is one of the weird season Sentai that they don't really have an overarching plot. It is Monster of the Week most of the time.
Oh, Power Rangers SPD?
Oh no, wait, sorry, Decker Ranger. Decker Ranger.
No,
sorry.
I know Decker Rangers mostly Monster of the Week because I've watched like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, it's then Decker Ranger's also SPD. They kept the SPD.
It's literally 1-to-1 from what I've watched.
Kind of. They threw all the powers onto one character, and though they gave all the stuff to one character in Power Rangers from the Sentai, then they added different civilian powers.
Yeah,
because the Decker Ranger had civilian powers as well, but it was only 2 of the characters with civilian powers, and then they basically gave everyone civilian powers in SPD, but the 2 from Decker Ranger got put onto one character.
So I'm a bit confused why they didn't give like I think her name is what's the Yellow Ranger in SPD? The Yellow Ranger in SPD.
Jasmine is the name in Decker Ranger. I can't think of her. Z.
I don't know why they didn't give Z Esper powers or something similar to Esper powers.
No clue. Like, they gave the Esper powers and the super thinking to the same character, which in Decker Ranger Green had the thinking powers.
Yeah, I was like, why didn't you just swap their powers? That made no damn sense.
It makes no sense.
Oh,
but Power Rangers SPD is a beloved season of Power Rangers in Japan, and all the stuff that Power Rangers introduced has been used in the Sentai since for SPD, which is really cool. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, I figure I'll like it. I'm liking it so far. Think I'm on episode 9 or so.
Oh, you got like 30 episodes left.
Yeah, it's speed. Yeah, it's not hard though. I could finish it in like a day or two. If I were really locked in, bro, I could finish it easily. Yeah.
Speaking of locking stuff in and finishing stuff, what's been going on with your writing, Sean?
Currently working on on a book. I'm writing a book on media criticism and the rise of fascism. I just finished a major section on January 6th, and am now moving on to writing about Batman and Robin.
Yeah, because they go so well together.
I'm also working on other stuff for the Beat, which is mostly reviews and such. We're just releasing some best of year stuff. I'm also working on an essay on Howard Phillips Lovecraft, which should be coming out sometime early next year. And with Lena McTeer, we are finishing up the edits for her book that should be coming out sometime this month, if not January.
Yep. She is going to be part of this podcast eventually, I hope. She couldn't join us for this one, and because of all the stuff that's been going on with Kat, and I didn't want to have a break in podcast uploads, I'm like, okay, let's just try and get this done in a day. Fortunately, she couldn't join us right away, but hopefully she joins us and it'll be easier to bounce off.
Yep.
But yeah, no, my controller died, but I've been doing some live streams lately, and I bought a new controller. I'm just now waiting for the controller to get here so I get back to the live streams. Anyway, anything else we want to plug before we wrap up?
Well, I would like to say that everyone should go out and see the movie Resurrection, directed by Be Gone, but that's apparently only playing in New York and Los Angeles.
Happens. It will probably be.
like, oh my god, this is one of the best films of the year.
All right. So we will get around to the Gav movie. We just gotta get Rain to watch it. So we'll do a Gav podcast sometime soon. In a couple weeks, I guess we will, if the ladies haven't returned from their personal thing they have to get done with, we'll probably keep on with the Gaim. But right now, since we started Gaim, it's probably going to be a thing where we're juggling Gaim and Ghost. So Gaim, then Ghost, then Gaim, then Ghost, which is going to be good because
good season with bad season.
Yeah, and they're both orange. Anyway, so we'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.